The road to Nightwing has officially begun. What's up, YouTubers of the world? MegaGeek Mixer here to give you guys my review on episodes 6 and 7 of the Titans, Jason Todd, and the Asylum. And these two episodes combined are just telling you straight up that the road to Nightwing has officially begun for Dick Grayson. Yes, in episode 6, when Grayson's trying to stop Jason Todd from beating up those police cops, and then they have that little confrontation there. That at the end of their conversation, that was the first lead to us showing that Grayson is gonna find a new identity, abandon the Robin mantle, and begin to find his own identity, that being Nightwing. And I really believe that it will happen on the last episode of the first season. I truly do believe that. But first off, Jason Todd, that was a great episode. And the person who plays him, spot on. He just nailed it as Jason Todd. I mean, yes, I know Jason Todd. The second Robin started off as a street kid, and that's pretty much what it was, what he said he was. And Jason, he said that he tried to take the Batmobile, and he got caught, but resolve potential made him the new Robin. Also, he mentioned how he updated the suit to being more better. Fiber or something like that. I don't quite remember, but saying it was better than Grayson's. And hey, even still, how he also has the fake IDs and how he's able to sneak in and hit on the girls. And the fact that he's got that still rage part to him. Especially when we saw it when he was taking out those policemen. I mean, we already knew he was already saying he didn't like cops, especially when he told Grayson he didn't like cops at all. With the whole, I think, what was it, corrupt cops or bad cops, something like that. I can't quite remember, but all I'm saying is Jason, the person who plays as Jason Todd, he nailed it. The people behind the scenes who made this Jason Todd for the Titans, they got spot on. And I definitely can't wait to see him as the Red Hood. I really hope they do that. They better do that because he is much better as the Red Hood than as Robin. And to see him in the live action scene for the first time and to see how they nail it spot on like that, I just loved it. Yes, because the only few times we've ever had Robin in live action, TV-wise or movie-wise, was back in the Adam West and Brent Ward's era of Batman and Robin, and then there was Batman Forever and Batman and Robin the movies. Sorry to mention those because unlike many of y'all, they sucked. But still, to see the interaction, the relationship between these two, and how they look like they can get along well, even though they got their different ways of opinions on Batman. Because yes, in episode 6, this is definitely what we got. We finally saw why Grayson left. He left because he was starting to see he was losing himself, which was shown to us when he did not save Tony Zuko, who was being used to help them get their hands on a mafia. I forget the Carmine Falcones or the I can't exactly remember off the top of my head there. But seeing that flashback and then seeing Grayson's past come back to haunt him with Tony Zuko's son, man, that was intense right there. I am glad he was able to at least save his friend back from the circus. And it was good to see Grayson put on a smile again here and there. And to see how his friend didn't figure out he was Robin, but knowing that he did know he was Robin. He figured it out. He just doesn't figure out that Bruce is actually Batman. He just thinks that wonder if Bruce knows and not knowing that he's Batman. And Grayson decides to keep it that way and saying Bruce did the best he could with him. And yeah, he did, because eventually Grayson had to move on. But I'm sure somewhere down the line he will reconcile with Batman. I'm sure we might see Batman in the Titan series. Just maybe not. But if we do, that'll be cool. Because, I mean, with the whole Nightwing mantle, him changing his costume and Nightwing and all that, he's got to show up somewhere down the line. But with that aside, on to episode number 7, which once again was dealing with Raven and trying to figure out who she is. And this time she did it by by finding out that this doctor that they captured back in episode 5, well, Jason Todd and Robin caught him, and then in episode 6 they put him some a prisoner in a safe house that Jason Todd and Dick Grayson were staying in, and they let the Titans stay in. Yeah, it turns out he knew about his birth mother, and that they've been having him have her captured all this time. Of course, Grayson and Corey are thinking that even if he may be telling the truth, they can't just rush in there like that. But of course, Raven and Beast Boy, they are the kids of the team. Oh, and one quick back turn to episode 6. I love the scene when they were meeting Jason Todd, and those two were geeking out like the kids they are, and then Starfire saying, "Quiet, sit," and they just obeyed. That was hilarious. Very funny. But back on straight to episode 7. Since they are the kids of the group, yeah, they kind of do that thing of whole rushing in without even thinking. And of course, they got caught. And in the process, since Grayson and Starfire had to go and try to save them and not much think of a plan, they got caught too. And this really gave us some even more deeper looks into each of them. Well, mostly Grayson in particular, when he had to go through that mental challenge inside his head. And we also got to see the first time Beast Boy actually savagely kills someone, or in this case, bites somebody. And I gotta say, that was pretty good. I mean, we all know Beast Boy's not a killer, so still seeing that a little intense, but the whole CGI action of it, and yeah, the effects for the CGI and stuff, that was pretty good. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was actually pretty good. But the real kicker in episode 7, you would think it would be Raven finding her mother, but that's not really it. I mean, sure, she finds her mother, but not much is revealed to her still, other than the fact that the organization that this guy was a part of, and we still don't get much about them either. All they just know is they kept her mother alive, thinking that they might be able to use her to get to Raven, and the fact that Raven's mother's trying to keep Trigon away from her. And right now she still doesn't know that Trigon is her father. And that is no doubt what we're going to be learning through this season. Like, they are indirectly taking on Trigon, but are mostly taking on this organization that are trying to get to Raven. But let's go ahead and talk about the real kicker of the episode was when Grayson was in his head mentally being challenged by his younger self. It's his younger self that was showing that Robin ruined him. It was not Bruce, it was not Tony Zuko, it was him, the Robin mantle. And as Grayson said before in the past episodes, when he puts on that mask, he becomes something he's not, which was born when he didn't save Tony Zuko. And it kept getting worse and worse. So even though that these guys were trying to get Grayson on their side and mentally break him and everything, they also helped him and finally letting go of the Robin identity. Like when he was rescued by Raven and Beast Boy and Angela, when they were facing the guards, yeah, he killed a few of them, but not many of them, and it was still showing a bit more of the violent streak in him. Oh, and we also got to see Starfire make a little burn here and there. That was intense, and that was pretty much the thing that really sealed the deal and the ending of Titans. Yes, right when she said things afire, the whole building went up in flames. And it was this scene right here where Grayson was looking at the Robin costume. It was burning on fire and everything. And Grayson, even though he may not like the whole Robin mantle anymore, it was still a big part of him. So you can understand why he took him a while to start moving. He was looking at it as it was burning down and then throwing the mask away. And that was all saying the road to Nightwing has begun. Yep. And then that's where we were brought to the promo. First off, best promo I've seen so far. Yes, this person playing as Donna Troy, Connor Elsie, I believe. Yes, when I saw that image of hers, when I saw that scene of her smiling at Grayson, when Grayson, because as we saw in the promo, Grayson, he's leaving the team, but he's not necessarily leaving it. He's just making them believe he's doing that, when in reality, he's going to her, staying at his place for a while, but at the process, it seems that by staying with her, he's also trying to find out more information for Corey to find out who she is. So we're not only getting Donna Troy, we're going to be learning of what Starfire's role in Titans is, like what she was doing before she lost her memory and everything. And in the promo, it said that she was on a mission to capture the Raven and everything. I think it also said that she was a princess. Now, it's true, she's a princess. In the comics, she's the princess of Tamaranian and stuff. It seems like they might also be doing that here in the series of the Titans, but we don't know yet. Also, I want to say that I'm loving the structure of how they're doing this. I mean, sure, in the terms of the main plot with Raven and her powers and these organization guys who are trying to capture her and everything, we're trying to keep getting very slow burn pacing there. But that's because we keep having an extra episode where we're introduced to other people who have been involved with the Titans before. The Doom Patrol, Hawk and Dove, and now we're getting Donna Troy. Oh yeah, also Jason Todd. He's had a little affiliation with them, but he was never really that much of a member. He worked with them a few times, I believe, but he just couldn't work out with them because while the Titans in the comic books do fight villains, they also think of the civilians first. While Jason Todd, he didn't think of civilians. He only wanted to get the villain and everything first and foremost. Yeah, I believe that's it. If I'm wrong, please let me know, because if I'm wrong, yeah, I would just like to be reevaluated of that, please. But either way, still, I love the structure of how it's been. Yes, Hawk and Dove, they have been part of the Titans before, but I think it was the male Dove that was with them when the Teen Titans started, and not the female Dove. I might be wrong on that too, but they were only kind of like recurring members, like they would show up every now and then. But this next episode, we're talking about a founding member of the Teen Titans, Donna Troy. She was actually a founding member of the Teen Titans. Yeah, before the whole thing with Robin, Dick Grayson, Starfire, Coriander, Raven, Beast Boy, and Cyborg, there was the original Titans. Robin, Dick Grayson, Kid Flash, Wally West, Aqualad Garth, and Wonder Girl Donna Troy. So to see her and what she's going to be doing, it'll be really great to see all that. And this is why I like the structure of the first season. They're kind of splitting it up so we can be introduced to who the people are in this world. And then, no doubt, later down the line, we're going to be seeing more of them. Like, they're going to probably be more interactive with the current Titans. And then, who knows, maybe even Donna Troy might actually stay as a member, while people like Hawk and Dove become more recurring roles. But either case, this has been great. These two episodes were amazing. I loved them, and I love how they set the structure to Nightwing coming into the picture at the end of season 1, hopefully. But man, I am loving Titans. It is a great show. I love how they keep introducing these characters and how they keep progressing the story. Even if it's a little slow burn, it still works for it. And, oh yeah, one more thing I gotta mention. If the fact that Donna Troy is there, no doubt sometime soon, they gotta bring Wally West into this. I won't lie that if it turns out the Titans did exist before, say, Starfire, Raven, and Beast Boy, that Grayson is meeting right now come into play, that won't surprise me one bit. But either case, what did you guys think? I would like to hear your thoughts. And if you are enjoying my videos, all you gotta do is click that like button, click the bell icon, and subscribe to the channel to be notified when I make more videos. And I would like to apologize that I haven't been active lately, but during Thanksgiving days over the years, I'm always busy in that time, and the holidays are coming, so I'll be busy then, but I'll be making the best of my time to try and make as many videos as possible. But until then, I am MegaGeek Mixer, and I will see you all again later. But one more thing to say, the road to Nightwing has begun. Bye!